All right, doing some more work on the turbo Camaro tonight. Josh has really been kicking butt. He's been working on this thing a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm super blessed. And he got these wheels polished up. They're looking awesome. Honestly, these wheels have never looked this good. So, car is looking really good. I'm excited. It's probably 90% back together. And we still got to clean it up, and Josh wants to buff a few small things, and I want to put that black Camaro back in there. I got that ordered up. But man, it's looking really good. We've still got some small things to finish up, but you're really starting to see what the finished product's going to look like. And this front end is looking awesome. Super excited about that. I think that came out great. Wheels look awesome. The mirrors, I don't love them, I don't hate them. It's got mirrors on it again, so I'm excited about that. These are just some cheap eBay mirrors, but they work. They'll do the job. I'll be able to see again. It just really annoyed me driving around on the street without mirrors. It was such a pain. I have the rear view inside the car, but no outside mirrors was really annoying. So got those back on. I'm excited about that. Josh cleaned up the taillights, cleaned up the wheels. He's just been working away at this thing. He got this, resprayed this, the black. We were just going to wet sand and buff it, but the clear was real thin on it and not in good condition once we kind of took a closer look, so he just decided to respray it. So that came out awesome. One other thing we've been working on, we just started on this tonight, is this window net. So if you remember before, I showed in another video, I had that bucket or the buckle style that went here. Well, it left that receiver for the buckle hanging here, and getting in and out of the car, man, I hit my head on that a bunch, and it was just a matter of time before I got stitches because of it. I get in and out of the car so much, and you're in a hurry and your adrenaline's up. And most of the time I'd be okay, but those one or two times, man, I'd really bust my head on that thing. So what we did is welded a tab here, and then we're looking at putting this tab here, but I got this one from Joe's Racing, and it's spring loaded, and a couple different companies make design like this. So it goes in there, and then what's nice is you have this here that'll swivel in any direction. And if you watch, when I push back on it, it'll collapse. So now, all you gotta do is put that in your tube, push back on it, it collapses and releases. So that'll be awesome. You won't have anything hanging in your way, but I'll do a little bit more of a video on that once we get this back tab figured out. We're just kind of plotting that out now, but I'm really liking the way that's gonna operate, because hitting your head on that thing all the time, man, is super frustrating. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm excited. It's really close. I mean, this thing is looking amazing. It's looking really, really, really good. So a few small things to finish up. Got to do the air dam underneath. So we're kicking around some ideas. That's a old original one there that was cutting up, kind of modifying. Going to weld a brace maybe to the intercooler and mount that underneath the car to help swoop that air up from underneath. But man, the front of this car is looking so good. Everything's looking great. You can't even tell that hood. Remember, we had the big hole in the hood, so it's looking really, really good. I'm digging it. Like I said before, it's a street car, so putting the mirrors back on it, I got to be able to drive it on the street and be comfortable. Just doing a lot of these little details, not having the intercooler hanging out of the front, to make it more of a street car than what it even was, or what it used to be is what I should say, because how it used to always be is I drive this thing anywhere. So I got a little bit away from that, and now we've kind of put it back into that trim, and I like that. I dig that. That's the kind of stuff I like. So that's exciting. I'm digging the look. Probably at some point I'm going to come up with a parachute mount scenario, but that's going to be a few months down the road. I'll mess with that. Thinking I'm going to upgrade the rear brakes. I've got to do something to help this thing with braking. Parachute is definitely the best idea and definitely something I'm thinking about, but also I really need to upgrade the rear brakes. They're factory LT1 rear brakes, and we'll lose some weight there as well, so that'll help. But yeah, I'm excited, just kicking around other ideas. I've got to go through the rear end. I think I said that in one of the other videos. Ever since that last outing, it's making a ton of noise, so got to get in there and check that out. But basically, as soon as we finish up this stuff, we're gonna get it back to my house, and I'll start going on the rest of it. So it's pretty much finish up the window net, that lower air dam, and that's really about it. We'll have this thing all wrapped up as far as the body work and the work that Josh has been doing, and it's awesome. I'm excited, I'm blessed, and hopefully some of these videos are helping you guys. Maybe some motivation. I mean, we came a long way with this thing in a short period of time, so get out there and get in your garages and get something done. Have a good day.